So the maggot person has appealed her lawsuit with Latesha, and she's claiming so the maggot person is appealing, and that's one in the chat. If you remember when the maggot person said that she had got a job around November of 2025, she said she had got a new job, and we knew she was lying. We knew that bitch was lying while she got a damn job, and she still was online 24/7. When you appeal, you have to pay like over $500, like at least $500. I think that's the minimum. I think it's $500 to $700. I do know it's at least $500, right? I think that's the price to appeal. She lost against Latesha, obviously. She's a loser, and losers will lose.
Well, she swore.
And she has to pay $500 to appeal it. But if she wants to, do it for free, she has to file inability to pay fee statement, right? Fee waiver. So she has filed one, and on it, y'all listen, she put that she has been unemployed since June. If you've been unemployed since June, Miss Matted Wig, with the bald head, spots in the crochet, how come you made a video in November saying that you had just got a new job? And we knew she was lying. We knew that bitch was lying while she got a damn job, and she still was online 24/7.
So am I working or am I not working?
You had just made a video in November saying you got a new job. So what happened to the new job? So yes, we done clip that out and saved it. No need to try to delete and hide your manly paw hands, your drag queen shaped hands, bitch. But yeah, so she lied on her application that she was been, unemployed since June. And also, not only did she say she had a job, traditional job, but then she also said that she was obviously still getting money from YouTube because she's a YouTuber, right? Yeah, exactly. And by the way, that everyone knows that person's channel is dying down, and they know it. That's why they're still hanging on to there for life, trying to hang on to me. But even hanging on to me, they're still dying down because people are catching on to the scam.
Babe, did you forget about Val?
Furthermore, she doesn't have to prove anything to y'all demonic people. Y'all are weird. No one has to prove that they're in the hospital.
What about Ada?
And who are you? No one has to prove anything to you. If you don't support her, stay off of her.
So she didn't get that support from me anymore. That is her fucking problem. That's what she mad at. That the people that defended her and had her back while she was going through, whether the illness was real or whether the illness was fake, she ain't got us no more. Cause ain't nobody gonna ride for her how Dani and Sean did.
And then they also, and this is what's really destroying her channel, is her credibility. And a lot of people love her channel because they realize she's a scammer. And people like her and Bundy, they cling to me because without me, they are nobody and irrelevant. They realize that. So they have to keep on mentioning me, because the moment they stop mentioning me is the moment they will cease to exist, back to having, 200 or 300 views on a video like the nothing nobodies they are. And I'm not just saying that about just anybody that has low views. I'm talking about people that use me for relevancy. The only way they can get views is to use my name. Instead of trying to get it from the ground up, from the dirt up, and from the grind up, they try to clout chase off of other people.
And now we're going to listen to Dani Robertson's greatest hits.
Swords up, turn it up, up,
But yeah, the reason she sued Latesha is so she can have content and have some sort of connection to me, okay?
I'm being sued. I saw my county on your e-file. It looked familiar. So, you're taking me to small claims court?
You already know this. I already told you.
Why are you suing Lady Latesha? That doesn't even make any sense.
Because she committed fraud.
You're the fraud police?
Because of Lady Latesha's smooth jam. You know what you did. I don't understand why you're acting this way. You struck me with a song that does not belong to you to stop me from making an income. This is fraud.
It could have been an accident.
You struck me by accident 7 times?
For that same song?
Well, yeah, so she lied on her application She also has been making defamatory comments about the judge. She put him on her Twitter, and she made an AI picture of a judge and had him hold up a sign.
Well, she swore.
All of that has been submitted by Latesha, has submitted all of that to the judge and the court. So they have to now determine if she is eligible for the fee waiver. Now, I will say this. Usually when it comes to fee waivers, courts are pretty much lenient. They typically don't deny people. Even people that commit fraud and lie about their income, they typically don't deny it. But it's worth a shot to try to oppose it or go against it, to just try to say you don't agree with it and make the person have to prove this or prove that. So we will see what happens next. But that's pretty much the update. Now, when the whole thing with Latesha is done, I will say that will completely detach me from that person.
You struck me 43 times since the beginning of 2026. Are you delusional?
But that person their views are dying down because people are sick of the lies and the scams and the fraud and the lack of credibility and just the insignificance and the repetitive nature of that channel. Yeah.
I do own it. It belongs to me. Even if I don't get it copywritten, listen, maybe you'll learn something. And that's what the judge should have said. She doesn't need to have it copywritten for it to be her song. You lost $10,000. $10,000 you lost. So she played a video of me calling her it, sardinia, maggot, malicious, nasty, and disgusting. And I was looking straight at the judge when he was listening to it. I was like, yep, I said all those things and I meant every word. And the documentation, we didn't even respond to her. We just put that this is the document. It's exhibit R. I remember the exhibit. And I couldn't wait to show it to the judge. Here it is.
There it is. And I'm sure a judge knows what copyright documentation looks like.
Exactly. He looked at it. He said, this looks authentic to me. I would call her. We would get on Zoom together. It was so fun. Go over it and help me put it together. And I'm so glad she recommended the binder because it really helped me to be able to flip around and move around and grab it and go 1, 2, 3. Oh, she is professional. She is very professional. Even my notes were typed up in a special way. You know, like bullet points and my notes. She had my notes was beautiful. How she would put my notes together. I've been wanting to talk about this forever. Talk about the experience I went with Dani and just us working together and she just being the rock, you know, honestly. So I had to push my way in there every now and then and just a sec. I said I had nothing to do with Danielle Robinson.
Was never served nothing. You don't know my name and I ain't been served shit. So I don't know who won something against something that ain't my name. Cause last time I served last time I understood anything, you can't serve someone if you don't know their name. So you might have served somebody invisible ghost, but you ain't served me. So you can't get a judgment against somebody that ain't their name. It's non enforceable. Okay, go read the laws on what enforceable judgment is. You sued a wrong name and you served the wrong thing and you ain't served me shit. So we already been through this before. The last time I got overturned because I said the same thing, ain't nothing changed. Ain't my name and ain't my registered agent, ain't none of that shit. And I'm gonna say the same thing I said before and repeat. When y'all know my name and my real address, that's when I've been served. Until you know my name and my real address, I ain't been served motherfucking shit. Cause who am I? So you might as well have won a lawsuit or try to win a judgment against Casper the Friendly Ghost and put Casper the Friendly Ghost, because then you try to get money out of Casper the Friendly Ghost. That's as good as it's gonna get. That ain't my name. So how you gonna garnish wages? That ain't my name. Make it make sense. You gonna garnish Dani Robertson's name? That ain't my name.
So how did you transfer me the song under the name Danielle Robertson if that is not your name?
Wow!